Hello and welcome back to On the Football Zone and to a weekend review, reviewing the Premier League action from this week, starting off with a Thursday night game, Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0. It was Trevor Chalobah in the 24th minute and Nicholas Jackson in the 72nd minute who sealed the victory for Chelsea. And yeah, big win for Chelsea. This really put them in starting to put them in a good position to qualify for Europe, coming on strong at the end of the season, which is exactly what the owners will want to see. But for Tottenham, yeah, you feel like they can't afford too many results like this because Villa at the moment really are taking a march in that battle for fourth. Moving on into a big game down at the bottom, Luton 1, Everton 1. Calvert-Lewin gave Everton a lead in the 24th minute from the spot before Elijah Adebayo in the 31st minute levelled things up. So a draw in the end. I think Luton probably will be frustrated. Everton, in recent weeks they've done enough to secure their Premier League status. Sean Dyche has done a great job, but yeah, for Luton, I think this is a game at home where they really would have been targeting to get a win. And yeah, another game where they failed to win, and I think in the end it could just end up costing them. Moving on into Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 0 at the Emirates. It was Saka in the 45th minute, Trossard in the 70th minute, and Declan Rice later on. So yeah, it looks quite a comfortable scoreline, but in a way, Arsenal had to be quite patient, but they got the job done. Dominant win. But it's also about what the opposition are doing, and Man City don't really look like faltering at the moment. But for Arsenal, all they can do is keep on winning and winning. Bournemouth, as we've seen in recent weeks, are a decent side. So yeah, it's a good win for them. 3-0 to Arsenal. Good win. Is it enough? Who knows? But moving on into Brentford 0, Fulham 0. Not a lot that happened in this game, to be honest. I'd say Fulham, if anything, probably had the slightly better of the game. There wasn't a lot. There wasn't a huge amount going on here, in all honesty. In terms of these two teams, there's not an awful lot to talk about. Fulham in 12th, Brentford 16th, but Brentford 10 points clear of the relegation zone, and Fulham have no chance of getting into Europe. So this really did feel like kind of a classic end of season. Nothing to play for affair. But moving on into Burnley 1, Newcastle 4. It was Wilson, Longstaff, Gomes and Isaac who gave Newcastle a 4-0 lead after 55 minutes before O'Shea in the 86th minute made it 1-4. Newcastle were dominant here, really cut the game out of Burnley's hands, and from then on basically just coasted to the victory. Big win for them. They're coming on strong in their chase for a European place. For Burnley, it kind of does feel like this could well be a hammer blow to their chances of staying up. If they got a result here, then you never know. But now it's looking pretty tough, almost impossible, following Sheffield United 1, Nottingham Forest 3. Brereton Diaz actually gave Sheffield United leads, but 2 goals from Odoi and 1 from Ryan Yates sealed the win for Nottingham Forest. Sheffield United, I think, to be fair to them, gave it a go. But in the end, Forest just had that added bit of quality, and that was enough. And I think, it's always just felt like Forest have been able to keep the 3 teams at the bottom basically at arm's length throughout. So it's proved. You can't really see any other result now other than Forest staying up. But moving on into Man City 5, Wolves 1. Haaland scored 4 goals here, quite incredibly. And Julian Alvarez got the other one with Chan getting a goal for Wolves. And City basically dominant here. It's that time of the season, isn't it, where City just turn it on. And let's face it, there's nothing anyone can do about it. And so it's continued to be proved here. To be honest, I'd love to give Arsenal fans some encouragement, but at the moment I'm very much struggling to, because City at this stage of the season, they're just inevitable, aren't they? But moving on into Brighton 1, Aston Villa 0 at the Amex. It was a very late goal from João Pedro in the 87th minute that sealed the win for Brighton. In the end, you'd have to say it was a deserved win. This one, I think from the start, Brighton were just the better team. Villa just didn't really switch on. That could be a very costly result in their battle to get in the Champions League places. But a big one for Brighton, just kind of showing what they can do. But moving on into Chelsea, and they sealed a big win in their pursuit of a Champions League spot, a 5-0 win over West Ham. It was Palmer, Gallagher, Madueke and 2 from Jackson. Chelsea were dominant here, really at their best. And I think, Chelsea under Pochettino now are really coming on strong. And showing teams what they can do, maybe getting them excited ahead of next season. But now they are looking pretty solid to finish in one of the European spots, which I think she offered that a few weeks ago. They would snap their hands off. So fair play to Pochettino. But moving on into Liverpool 4, Tottenham 2. Salah, Robertson, Gakpo and Elliott gave Liverpool a 4-0 lead before Richarlison and Son pulled 2 goals back. But in the end, they were only ever going to be consolation goals. And for Tottenham, results like this really harming their prospects of Champions League football. The fact they were out of the game so early. And yeah, to be honest, it's very difficult to see them gaining the Champions League places now. For Liverpool, unfortunately, it's likely to come too late for them. But yeah, for Tottenham, a really poor result. But moving on then to Palace against Manchester United at Selhurst Park, and it was Elise with 2 goals, including a brilliant goal. Mateta and Tyreek Mitchell, and yeah, Palace dominated United here. There's no doubt about it. We're seeing what the likes of Elise, Eze, Mateta playing together can do together, and yeah, they really showed it here. An unbelievable performance. But Manchester United, serious questions have to be asked. Putting in that performance, all the pressure of European place on the line, etc., just simply not good enough.
That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.